Hey, Positive Results Training family, it's Mindy. So, you know what time it is, right? It is time for our monthly Kong recipe. So, I have my little taste testers down here, Remus and Sunny, because I've been pet sitting with them, so they are the lucky ones. So, this, we're going to call spring fever, because that's what all of us are getting. It's the beginning of March, especially where I am here. We had these like nice 50, 60 degree days, and then yesterday it was snowing and 20, and today it's still like 20, and then next week, we're gonna hit some 50s and stuff. So we're kind of getting that spring fever going on, and I realized I don't have a spoon. Hang on. Gonna need a spoon for this. So this incorporates a lot of fresh stuff, and again, you can always change the recipes to fit your dog's likes, needs, things like that. So we are going to do some fresh honeydew, some fresh green, some fresh green beans, our Greek yogurt, and a little bit of their kibble. So this is a snack. This isn't their meal. So this is just something to kind of hold them over until dinner. So I got maybe like 1/8 of a cup or so of their kibble. So we'll just kind of take that out tonight so that we don't overfeed them. Remus, where are you going? So I'm going to start by, I kind of pre-cut my green beans. I'm going to take a green bean and I'm going to stuff it in the bottom of my Kong so that I create my seal. So when we put stuff in there, nothing's going to fall out. Remus's Kong is a little bit bigger. I brought this Kong. This was one of my Kongs. I knew Remus had a Kong, but I didn't see a Kong for Sunny. So, okay. I like that. So I'm just going to take, this is going to be Remus's, just a little bit of kibble and put it in the bottom here. Just to kind of have a nice little base at the bottom. Same with Sunny's. Oh, Sunny's got tiny little food because, she's a tiny little Cavalier mix. So she's a tiny little thing. So we're just going to put a little bit of, I am making a heck of a mess. So you can, if you want, mix this all together and shove it in there. You can do it in layers. There's no wrong way to make a Kong. So I want you to remember that. When you do this, you don't have to do it the way I do it. You can do it the way you want to do it. I know. They're very excited over here. Oh, yes. So we're just going to open our yogurt. We're just going to mix it up a little. And everything is in moderation. You don't want to give your dog a lot of stuff, especially if it's stuff like, I know this is not on the list of foods to avoid for them. So I'm giving them things that I'm not worried about, but I don't know. Have they had it? Have they not had it? So everything's just going to be in tiny little moderation. So we're just going to give Sunny, just to start with, just a tiny little dab of Greek yogurt to go down on top of her kibble. And again, you can always freeze these if you wanted to. I'm not going to freeze them today because these two are just like staring at me down here. We're going to put this in there. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the fruit and put it in there with the yogurt. Take a little bit of the fruit. Whoops. And put it in there. And again, you want to make sure they're little bite-sized pieces. All I did was I went to Meijer and just bought a little tiny thing of green beans. They have those little individual fruit bowls. Just a little bit of honeydew. You can do strawberries, pineapple, things like that, as long as it's dog friendly. Always make sure of that. And I know honeydew is, so we're good. Everything I bought, minus the dog food, obviously. These ingredients cost me less than $3 to make these Kongs. So now you can leave the green bean this size. You can make them smaller if you want, so you can break them. Doesn't matter. You can feed green beans to dogs raw. They can eat raw green beans. There's nothing wrong with them. We could too. Or you could cook them. You could buy canned green beans if you want it. It's totally up to you. I like the idea of fresh foods. I'm trying to eat a little bit more healthier and a little bit more fresh stuff and homemade stuff. And I would like, my dogs, I have one dog, but the dogs I'm with, to eat that way also. It's just better for them, better for us, better for them, better for everybody. So we're just gonna, Sunny's down here like, I just want the Kong lady. So that's good for her. We'll put a couple more in here for Remus. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more. And even though I had like a quarter or an eighth of a cup, I used hardly any of the food. Again, it's just a little filler. And then I'm going to put just a little dab on top here to finish the Kong up. And you can save this yogurt for later, use it for another recipe. I wouldn't eat it because I've had it inside of a Kong that has dog food. But you do what you want. But you can save this, you know, use it later, things like that. Just a little bit of that. Oops. Sunny, I forgot to put a little bit more of your kibble in there. That's all right. It'll just kind of sit on top of the yogurt. Not a big deal. So, if you make the Spring Favor Kong, as always, send me pictures, videos, whatever. If you use something different in there and you're like, oh my gosh, I used this and I really liked it, let me know. But I hope you guys enjoy March's recipe of the month. So Remus and Sunny are going to go enjoy their Spring Fever Kongs. Have a great day, guys.